There we go. We should now be hearing sound momentarily within the stream. I'm going to grab the share link, and I've got the share link, and I'm going to go ahead and pin it here in the room. I think I got it, Lisa. Nope, I don't. It's giving me a different link. So if you can grab it, that'd be great.
Yep, and you're live.
Yep. So if you can grab the link, the share link, that would be amazing. I copied it to my clipboard, but it's not pulling over to the phone. Yeah, not pulling over to the phone. Okay, so Lisa will post that and we shall get going here. We're going to go on over to Canva. So let me share my screen. We're sharing the screen. We are sharing a window, which is all of Chrome. I'm going to share all of Chrome. And I'm going to take down, I'm going to hide this and pop quick over to Canva so that it's not making your eyes go crazy too quickly. Okay, and then we're going to create a design today for Kenyah. And we're doing an Instagram post, but we want a carousel. So I'm actually going to look up carousel. There's tip number 1. Look up exactly what it is you're looking to create in the drop-down menu here. Okay, so there's the carousel. And then when this pops up, we have choices on the left-hand side here where there's like 1 of 10, 1 of 5. I'm not sure how long you want yours to be. And we can scroll down through till we find one that's kind of got a photo, like this one here in the background's got photo. It looks like that's only a single one. I don't see multiple screens for that one. 1 of 4. So this has got like some photos and things in it that way. You would find one that you liked. 5 tips. 1 of 3 that's got like 3 story times. I'm trying to find one that's got photos and scrolls forward. Here, 1 of 6. So let's see if this one here is going to be, let's take a look at it. We're going to tap on it. Okay, so that opens up and it kind of only has a photo first and last. So we can create our own with photos that have more. So this one's just got 2. It's Black History Month one. Let's see. And sometimes it takes a little time to kind of find the one you like. Are you seeing anything that you like? Have you been able to find the YouTube thing first of all, Kenyah?
Oh, I'm glad you stopped for a second because I got my phone in one hand and I'm on Clubhouse, but I'm on my laptop and I'm trying to find the YouTube. I'm trying to find you in YouTube. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So if you, let me see, if Lisa sends you the YouTube link in your Instagram Messenger, will you be able to tap on it on your computer?
Yeah, sure.
Lisa, can you do that? Flash your mic if you can.
I can do that.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So oranges. I'm just checking through some of these different ones to see what they look like. Oh, this one's got like 3 photos. That could work. 1 of 5. That's got photos in it. I'm wondering if we're going to create one though that has her own little look to it. Mhm. And we're going to definitely give a couple of tips for putting graphics behind. So this one that has like 6, I'm going to go ahead and tap on here. And I kind of like this first page. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on that first page, pop it over. Now I'm going to add a page and I'm going to pop on the last page here. Okay, so there's a couple of looks.
Message sent.
Awesome. And then interesting template style. Looks like you can, oh, they've changed some things. You can shuffle things around. Have you tried the shuffle yet, Patrice? Okay, so and then I am thinking we do want like an end thank you page. Only it's not really an interview. We're going to do something different. Don't think I like that end page. Trash that. Okay, so we're pulling from a couple of different ones to pull in some different options. Of course, when Kenyah gets on here, she may be saying, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. I want something different. Scrolling back to the top. And 1 of 5. So this one combines photos and information and allows you to put a photo in. That could be an interesting one to do. So I'm going to do a new page. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that one there. Actually, what I'm going to do is see if I do apply, can I add it to the bottom? I kind of want it in the middle, and I'll show you how to move things around. So we're going to grab this, we're going to apply all 5 pages, and let's see if it asks us if we want it at the end or if we want it. No, it's just going to apply it right over the top. So when you apply all 5 pages, it's going to go ahead and put everything right in there. And 4 great ideas, social media. I'm not sure if Kenyah likes this layout. So Kenyah's.
I like whatever you're doing. I'm just trying to, I'm still getting the link. So
I will take anything. How many tips did you want to have in it, basically?
Well, they tell me don't do 6. I wanted 6, but they're advising us to do 3, but 6 would be fine.
Yeah. You can always delete pages from what you're doing when you create it. Because I'm going to create it as a template, and then you'll just say use this template, and then it will create a separate file so you can always go back and grab your template. I'm going to go back to the one that has the full photos in it that we kind of liked. I kind of liked. And also partly it reminded me a little bit of what I saw on your page. So I did go peek at your page real quick. And scrolling down, here it is, this one here. So, yep, this page is highlighted, page 6 is highlighted. So when I tap on that, it's going to go ahead and put it here. I'm going to actually move that up so it's the opening. I'm tapping the up arrow and it's taking it up to page 1. So that's the opening one. And then you would just put tips or whatever you're going to put here. 5 tips, 3 tips, 4 tips, whatever it is you're putting. we'll do our 3. And then here's where you put your title of the tips here. And what's your website that you want to send them to? Is it in your Instagram? Let me go to your Instagram.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still jacking around with this YouTube.
That's okay.
But I have to keep coming back in here. I don't know, because I got to sign into everything. But I should have been prepared with this. But
that's
anyway,
okay. You didn't know you were going to do this.
Right. And when I tap on the link on my phone, I can see what you're doing. But it's like it takes me over there, and then you all can't hear me in here. So I didn't hear what you were at.
Oh, right, because then you can't hear it because of, yeah. So I wanted to know what website you wanted to put on here. Do you want your Instagram on here, or do you want your website?
You could put my Instagram, and it's just my name. So it's at Kenyah_Menifee.
Okay.
For now, that'd be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can change it later, so. Kenyah _Minafee. Okay. So we're going to copy that and paste it down here into this one. We're going to go through and paste it in all the places it goes, which looks like that might be it. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. So now, do you have color schemes? It looks like you've got gold and green. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know what the hex codes are for those?
I can tell you. I got Canva open right here, so
Awesome.
I have my brand kit. So let me see what that is. Let me find my brand kit. Hold on.
Yep. Find that brand kit and give me the gold one first.
Okay. I have to pull up something. I'm trying to find where my brand kit is. Do I have to pull up one of my designs? And then...
Go to the home. Go to the home. We'll go together. Okay. And then on your home page, if you scroll down, it says Tools, Brand Kit.
There it is. Yep. Okay, so brand kit from my logo. Okay, now I got to be able to see. Hold on, Jesus. So small. Okay, looks like it's coming. Hold on. One second.
That's okay.
Yeah, you need it. I need it. I'll be ready next time. Don't worry.
She's like, I get to have somebody create something for me. I will still be ready next time.
Oh, I'll be ready. Okay, so it's F like Frank, 4 C like Charlie, 418.
Awesome. Awesome. So now we're going to replace it with that one. Okay. And it should ask me if I want all of them replaced. So now I'm going to go to this graphic here, and I'm going to replace it with the gold. And now down at the bottom, it says change all. So I'm going to change all of them to that color, and it will change all of them right away. And then this number 4, we're going to make the green one. So you have the green ready?
I was anticipating that, so I have it. It is the number 1, D like Delta, 9349.
Okay. Awesome. And then again, we're going to change all. So it's changing all of them. And then do you have any other colors?
I do. You can add I have black, and then I have white.
Okay.
So I don't know what color you're going to pick for the text. It's up to you.
Right. Well, it'll depend on where it is too, right? Like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So black's already in here, and white is easy enough. Okay. So I'm going to take these little doodads here and we're going to change the color of those from the black to the green. And it's got it really light. So I actually might try, yep, I'm going to darken it up just a little bit. We're going to click on transparency. It's on 8. So we're going to come up a little bit because the green is lighter than the black, but I do like bringing in the color there. Okay, and we brought it up to 27. And we're going to change, we don't want to change all the black to that because we only want to change these. So now we're going to remember that we're going to the green and we're going to 27. We're going to go ahead and tap on these other ones and change it to the green. Go to the transparency because you only have to change this once when you're creating your own look. It's taking what's already there and creating it for your own like flair, right? And we can do different doodads if you want. This is just what comes with it. And we can change that out and have it be a different doodad. 27, I'm going to change that first and then change the color over here. Okay. Did it stick with the 27? Nope, it didn't. So I want to change color first. We learned something. Live online learning, change the color first and then change the opacity. Transparency. Okay. We've got this and color first and then opacity. Are you guys still there? Are y'all still there? Just making sure.
We're here.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I was just making sure I was still being heard because my phone went to, screen away. I came back to make sure I was still here. All right. So now you'd be able to change this out and put in your, 3. I would stick with the 3. Trust the process. 3 great ideas for whatever you're going to put in here, right?
Right.
And then you'd have 1, 2, and 3, and then on this 4th page, stay connected. Or
Yeah.
or
The CTA.
or share, right? Um, follow me here on IG, connect on Clubhouse. What is your Clubhouse one? Same. And so they're both going to be at, and then you do the Kenyah _ Minifee, and then save for later, right? So let's go put another, save this carousel. And you can put whatever you want. You can change it out. But this will give you a starting place.
Okay, now how do I get this from you?
Yeah.
I'm ready to work on it.
So then you would just, to change these photos out, do you know how to do that? So if you have photos that you have, okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so now we have this photo in here, and you're going to have your uploads, whatever you've uploaded. And then you may want to bring over something that you uploaded. Let's see. So we'll just pretend this is you. It's not, but okay. So you're going to bring that over until it finds its way. And you see how that has that upside down thing? So there's something in there that isn't showing in general, but you got to find the right dot. So there, it's there. And so this is it's probably a transparency. Yes. Possibly. Yep. So it's maybe a filter. I don't even know what it is. It's showing, it looks like it's a filter that they've turned upside down. Interesting. So that is where it makes it darker behind your words, and that way it doesn't matter what you put back there, you're still gonna be able to see your words clearly. So you can change that out. So now if you wanted to just do photos, is it Kenya that what country is
Yeah.
it that you're
Actually, no. Actually, this community is in Ghana, West Africa.
Ghana? Is that right? Ghuna? How do you spell Ghana?
Ghana.
I was right the first time. Let me just look up Ghana and see what's here. It's Senegal. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that. Is that a Ghana picture or is that something else? Ghana, so you can actually put it in the background like that, or you can put it in here. Okay, so now this one is in here with a filter on it to turn it to black. If you didn't want it to stay black, you could actually take this out and put another photo thing in here. You can also, as you saw, put photos in the background like that, but then you're going to want to change your font then to the white so you can see them better. Um, so you can put whatever you want in. Yep, these are all set up to turn them to black and white. Now, if you want them to be color, let's do that because I think that your page is more into the color. So let's change these out so that they are not having, let's edit image and see what's applied to it. It has a filter applied to it. Oh, it took the saturation out. So all that they've done is actually take out the color. We're going to put it back in. So we're just going to bring it to 0. And then the contrast, we're going to bring everything back to 0. But as you saw, you can like darken it, you can lighten it. We'll just bring everything back to 0. And then you can go from there and adjust as you'd like, if you want, or just put the photos in there. You won't have to worry about adjusting. 0. Okay, we want to apply that to here too. We're going to edit image. And we're just going to go 0. 0 is neutral as the photo was taken. 0 and 0. And that brings the color right back. So it's up to you. If you want to leave it the darker, you can. I can leave some there. Or do you want it in the color? You tell me. This is one of those. You got to tell me.
I like always color.
Yeah.
West African, we love color.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in front of these. I'm going to put these lines actually behind. I'm going to grab both of them. I clicked on both of those. I just held down my shift key and I'm going to position it. I'm going to go backwards with that. And let's see, let's go backwards again. And backwards one more. Oh, let me just go to the back. And then I may have to bring it forwards one. Okay, it's still showing. Let's do this one instead. Position, let's bring this one forward. And we're going to bring it forward again. Forward. Now you've got the color kind of on top. And I'm going to pop it on over here so that it looks a little bit better. So we're creating, now we're just moving things around a little bit. And we don't necessarily need the 2 of 5, 3 of 5. I don't think that's necessary in these, unless you want that on there, but I wouldn't put it on. Because then if you ever wanted to use it in one by itself, because you could pull out the graphic and just use it by itself. And we don't want a number 4 there. Of course, if you want to add the 4 back, you can. You would just, to add the 4 back, all you do is copy here, okay? And then go down here and paste it, and then pull it down to where you want it to be, and then change it to a 4. And that way you've got the same formatting and all of that. Does that make sense?
I'm blown away. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah, so now we're going to go to elements here, and we're going to find something that says connection or stay. Oh, I guess we could leave the phone, but let's give it color. And let's pull it all the way to the forward. So let's position. We're going to bring this all the way to the front. Forwards, there we go. We're going to edit the image. Hold on one second, please. Someone else pick up the talking for a minute. And for those on StreamYard, I need to pause for a moment.
Awesome and amazing space always here inside. In here.
I am back.
The two of us work the back channel. We do our best to watch the YouTube for any comments, questions, concerns.
So Lisa's watching the YouTube for me.
And Nikki as needed. So
And
always feel
I'm
free
going to continue with
send us a
this.
message in the
We're
back channel
editing
or
the
leave something
image.
on the YouTube channel.
We're going to go
again,
down and find. We're going to adjust it.
In the live online learning club.
I'm loving that. I love the little jingle. I love that. Isn't she beautiful? Is she not beautiful? I love it every time she speaks. Every time. So while I'm speaking on mini calls, I'll introduce you guys to what I am doing. If you happen to go over, I am
Okay, so they're talking in the room. I don't know if you can hear it, so you may have a little bit of
small business owners
excitement stuff happening here.
To their social media platforms and other things of that nature. So today I happen to have to do a portable link for our giving for our church. So what I'm doing now, I've been explaining it as I've been live, but I'm more than welcome to go back. I am making a duplicate copy of it because it is time to upgrade. And also I made a grave error of deleting it. I don't know how I did that, but I deleted it, which then made the bit.ly link void. So it's just a true carbon copy. I do this 2 + 2 + 2 = 1 method, 2 fonts, 2 colors, 2 designs to make 1 graphic for those that are super busy. And it works if you actually don't overthink what you're doing. So with the 2 + 2 method, your best part is to start with, in our case, is your colors. You can do your colors first, you can do your fonts first. Don't do your symbols until last. Because when you're doing fonts, you want to make sure you find anything with your call to action, anything that is describing what is happening in the publication that you want them to read. You want to make sure that is super clear. You don't want to use anything with a lot of circles and graphics, and not graphics, but different types of twists like cursive, because they may misunderstand the information. Anything that you want them to read in the sense of the date, the time, how much to pay, and where to go, keep that in a very pretty but straight and bold context. When it comes to your colors, especially like you guys are talking about brand colors, I can hear a little bit of your conversation. When you're doing brand colors, your brand colors should stay within everything you present. If you're just presenting a quote for the day, if you're just asking them a question, if you just want to post a picture of yourself or something you're working on and you want to put it in some type of something a little bit more judged up than just your everyday photo, make sure you're staying within your brand colors. That way, if you have nothing up of yourself, they at least can remind you. You can be remembered from your colors or your logo. That's one of the beauties of brand coloring. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that this is the brand colors for the church. It is like a almost like a crimson red, but it's a little bit lighter. It is this tannish type of, I have no idea what these colors are. It's like a brown almost, a brown beige. And it's all incorporated in here. So I didn't have the hex code colors. If you know what the hex codes are, the hex codes are a 6-digit between number and letter series that tells any designing software what colors to use to represent you, or at least you would know that would be part of your brand color kit. What I'm getting ready to do now is I'm getting ready to add what they call clickable links. Canva is known for allowing you to take a picture, take the URL at the very top. If you're in business, you should be very familiar
Hopefully
with
you
the
guys are
Bitly
hearing
link.
this.
Take that Bitly link, have it, of course, shorten whatever you need it to do, and they can click within the link. So when I'm done with this, if you wish to just click just to be more familiar with it, you can even do, okay, I'll give you my Canva website. It's bit.ly PNG Creates. If you were to put that in a separate URL, you can see a Canva website that I made like almost 2 years ago, and you can click on links. You can click on how to send me an email. You can click on how to get on my calendar. You can click on some other things that I have done for other people, as well as you can also check out my YouTube channel. So that's one of those small things that can't, well, that's not small. I apologize. That's a large thing for the new beginning business owner. If you have not yet enough revenue, capital, whatever you want to say, a grant to get you started, use something small. You can use something like this to get you started. So I'm not going to keep holding, because I don't know if Cindy Lou's coming back to finish up with Kenyah, because I'd hate to take away from their design time. But I'm getting ready to do clickable links. So Cindy Lou, if you're available, just let me know, because Marlene also happened to come up to the stage and she had a question, but we were doing our introduction. So there you go. Okay, well, I am back and I am finishing this up enough to send it on over. And I'm putting one in here that's just a quote one. So if you wanted to do some quotes with a great photo in the background, like this one, which I think would be amazing, you've got that ready for you to go. And then you can put whatever photo you want. Make sure you put the photo again at the top. So, and you can also duplicate the page right here with this plus symbol here. It duplicates, and now you've got the same page. So if you wanted to do like 3 or 4 quotes and you had a few great photos that you wanted to use like this, then you can do that. Now with this one here, you're going to notice that this has got a lot of the color and things down here. So you actually might want to move this one up to the top so that now you're seeing that that is kind of difficult to read. But remember, we have this one here that we can turn around so that we've got that dark shading. It's already done for us. We don't have to try to create it. And we're going to bring it on up. So now it's at the top, and now you've got the color and stuff at the bottom. And this is one of those places where I would probably turn this into the white that you use and put your whatever you want here. I'm going to let you do whatever it is you want to do there. And then when you get to the last one, or if you don't want this, you just click on it and delete it. But when you get to the last one, what I might do is change that element to like a check mark. Oops, check mark. If we can find a check mark. And then I am going to, yep, so we'll change that to the check mark here. Just going to pull it over. I don't know if it will replace it. It probably might not. Might have to add it. So if you want to add something and you want to make sure it's the same size, put it right over the top of that. You can see the guidelines that show up, and then pull it on down until it gets to the guidelines show up again. So it's the same size. Now all you're going to do is take and click on that once, position it backwards. Now that other one is on top, tap off
then tap on delete, and there you have your check mark. So that's how you can change an element and put it in the same place. So hopefully I've given you enough tips here for you to take this, Kenyah, and play with it and have fun with it. I will send it to you as a template. We'll connect in the back channel and we'll get that done. Thank you everyone who's watched this live today. We'll be back next week where I'm going to possibly be working on profile pics, but if someone comes into the room like Kenyah did today, I'm going to put that aside and we're going to go ahead and dive in to creating something live for somebody. So thank you all for coming to this live, and we'll see you next week. I'm going to end the live on here, and we'll still, let me switch over to my cover photo. So stay connected with us. We've got all of our connections there: Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, YouTube. All four of us have those. Elaine's not here today, but definitely connect with her. If you need anything financial, she is your girl, because not only do you want to, be able to get your message out, which is what I help with, flare it up and pretty it up and bling it out, which is what Nikki helps with, and write it down, be consistent in showing up and know that you can do it. That's what Lisa does. And then Elaine makes sure that we have our finances in order so that you can make sure your business is making money and you're keeping money. Alrighty, that's the four of us. I'm super excited to be here this week and every week with you. We'll be back next week for another episode of Creating Live in Canva in the LOL Live Online Learning Club in Clubhouse. And we are also here live on LinkedIn, the LOL, the Live Online Learning group on Facebook. And I also have been posting it to YouTube, to this channel. Duh. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Lean on laughter as you learn out loud. Bye-bye.